Oh, I
So
forgot
let's
to
see.
mention, Becky.
Yeah.
Stacy will be coming here shortly. She's just in the middle of a phone call.
Oh, okay, okay. Great. Thank you. Uh,
Yep.
so welcome everybody. Welcome to our I Take the Lead Value Thursday Noon Group, as well as our Tiger Oregon Thursday Noon Group, along with some other members from I Take the Lead. It's not unusual to get. Can I say it's echoing? I'm going to mute Gene while I talk. It's because we're both in the same area. Um, it's not unusual to have people joining us late from meetup. So, but we want to get started. And I'm Becky Tangwell with I Take the Lead. I run the Portland area. Gene is over there. He'll introduce himself, and I'll mute myself when he speaks. And he runs the Puget Sound area. It's a large area. And what we're going to do today, like all of our meetings in person and online, is we're going to all start by doing a quick 1-minute introduction. We will have some announcements. Oh, here comes Eddie. And then we get to hear from Julie, who's our only laughing yoga instructor. She's the only one we've ever had, and I take the lead from Seattle clear to Florida. And so we're excited that she's here to talk to us today. So, and teach us how to laugh, I think, or something. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and start. We'll let Julie do her introduction first. She was first one on, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so I'm Julie Platt-Warwick from Bellevue, Washington, and my business is called Connecting the Pieces, P-E-A-C-E-S, because I think it's really important for people to connect with each other through peace. And I use a variety of ways to do that. I'm a mental health counselor, and I am a laughter yoga teacher. And I go into businesses, I go into organizations and help people to connect with each other through laughter. I do team building exercises, and I even do laughter parties. So you'll hear more about me in the presentation, but Julie Platt-Warwick of Connecting the Pieces.
Very cool. So James, do you want to do your introduction?
Can you
Who is
hear
that?
Yeah.
me here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah, so my name is James Roberts. I'm with AAA Washington. We are the largest, we have our own insurance agency, which most people don't know about. So we are the largest independent broker in the entire state of Washington. We work with 8 or 9 different companies, and those companies provide our members with AAA discount on their auto insurance. And so what I really like to think about is the way that I want to make sure that I understand the full picture of your insurance needs, help you understand what those, how we can protect all your insurance, your needs, like with cars and your home and life insurance, and then get you the best package and help educate you on what everything means. And so really, I think of my job as an agent is to understand your need, educate, and then protect your assets from becoming someone else's assets in the event of an accident.
Good, good. So Gene, you're unmuted. So do you want to go next?
Sure. Gene Hamilton with I Take the Lead. We build leads groups, obviously, in Seattle, Washington, Portland, other places. Basically building connections, just like Julie's a connector. We're building connections with people, helping people to do business by referral, because I think we'd all agree we'd much rather than door knock or cold calling, we'd much rather be referred to other people, because the pathway's already set up, and they're more likely to talk to you, do business with you, and best of all, become a customer for life. That's what we're looking for, is customers for life. And the more of those we have, we can never have too many of those people. So
Gene Hamilton, would I take the lead?
You're still muted, Becky.
Clint, do you want to do your introduction? I muted myself, sorry.
Clint Hartwig with CELO Wellness, your guide to health and wellness through massage therapy and personal training in Vancouver, Washington. And I'm also a certified cancer exercise specialist, and just got that certification at the beginning of the whole COVID outbreak. So I haven't had a chance to use it, obviously.
Wow.
And so just waiting for things to settle down and for the Board of Health to give me the green light to go and not have to dress like a surgeon. So I'm going to receive wellness. Thank you.
Very good. Well, congratulations on that, Clint.
Yeah, thanks.
That's great. So Dorothy, you can't speak today, right? Yeah, no. Put your information in the chat box. Dorothy is our realtor extraordinaire who's super busy at this time in Oregon, on the west side of town. She's out of our off the Keller Williams office with Berkshire Hathaway. I'm sorry.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah. So we're glad you're here. So Michael and Matt can probably do your introduction better than I can. Matt or Michael, do either of you have anything to add to that? For Dorothy?
What we talked about last week, her company is owned by Warren Buffett. So that's why they're the best, because you only invest in the best.
Very cool. She also, for anybody who loves Greece, she lived in Greece for a number of years. So, but we're glad to have her here. So thanks, Dorothy. So Eddie, do you want to do your introduction?
Absolutely. So hi, everyone. Eddie Ellard with Insperity. I'll be amazed if people know who that company is. We are a PEO, which is a professional employer organization. We work with small businesses on the human capital, side of that. So everything that deals with managing employees, the liabilities of employees, from benefits to to onboarding, to payroll, compliance, workman's compensation. So we do everything that a business owner did not go into business to do, which is to manage and do all the compliance stuff. So we are an outsourcing HR company.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Well, glad you're here today, Eddie. So
Thanks.
Marcy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Marcy Sprecher. I'm the Executive Director for Rock Solid Community Teen Center here in Brush Prairie, Washington. Many of you may have heard of our program because we are blessed with the proceeds from the I Take the Lead, Lead with Heart golf tournament every year. So thank you all for your participation in that. But we're an after-school program for kids 5th through 12th grade, and we teach them life skills, we mentor them, and we just help them build healthy relationships with one another. Unfortunately, we are closed because school is closed, but we are reaching out to our kids through Zoom and through Skype and through FaceTime and whatever way we can get a hold of them. It's really important for us to maintain that stability in kids' lives. Right now, they're busy, they're in homes that aren't stable and aren't healthy, so we're still here for them. So Rock Solid Community Teen Center, Marcy Sprecher. Thanks.
Very good. Very good. And Marcy and I get to go to the golf tournament committee meetings together, but I've never been to an I Take the Lead meeting with her. So this is nice. So Matt, you and Jeff kind of traded places. So I'll go to you next. I mean, on my board.
Okay, sure. So I'm Matthew Baird with Pacific Advisors here in Portland, Oregon. And so we do comprehensive financial planning review everything from your home and auto insurance and mortgage to make sure your cash flow is running efficiently and help you increase your savings without impacting your lifestyle. So Matthew Baird, Pacific Advisors, helping you protect and grow your most valuable asset, you.
Very good. So Michael. Michael, are you there? Well,
Sorry,
there
I had a call
he is.
come in and I couldn't
Oh,
hear
okay.
it.
I figured, yeah.
So Michael Cremona with Mac Insurance. We're an insurance agency here located in it's like Beaverton, Portland area. Our main focus is business insurance, Medicare, and we have niche markets in alternative living like tiny houses. So a good lead for me right now would be business owner. We did have a special enrollment period for Medicare. So anybody who has a Medicare Advantage plan who maybe has some questions or maybe just wants to switch, that's also a good lead for me. So yeah, Michael Cremona, Mac Insurance.
Are you licensed in Washington as well, Michael?
Yeah, I'm licensed in like 30 some state, like almost 40 states.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. Yeah, because I don't think Bellevue Group has a. Oh no, but James is. James is a PNC. Okay, good. But as far as Medicare goes, so good. So TJ, do you want to do your introduction?
Hi, I'm TJ Sony, S&P Northwest Homes, a Best Choice Realty company. We are passionate about working with first-time home. Sorry about that. Passionate about working with first-time home buyers. The one thing that's unique about our company is that we want to give back to people who serve our communities. So that includes law enforcement, firefighters, teachers, military, and healthcare professionals, where we give back 25% of our commission to them.
Wow.
At closing. And so when we meet with our clients, with the buyers, we go through the whole buying process from loan approval all the way down to closing, appraisal, inspection, what to expect, so there's no surprises for them. And for, with our sellers, we kind of do our own mini inspection with them to declutter recommendation of what upgrades are worth it, what repairs are worth doing. And, go through the comparables, what's the right price, and give our recommendations on that. Our primary mission is to educate buyers and sellers. So my name is TJ with S&P Northwest Homes.
Very nice. Thanks, TJ. Jeff, I'm going to jump back up to you. Everybody's dancing around on mine, so I want to make sure I don't forget you.
No problem. Hi, my name's Jeff Kaufman. I'm with Summit Family Office Services. We're an investment advisory firm here in Washington. We work with small business owners and sole proprietors primarily on business planning and investments. We work with them because a lot of times the only way they feel that they can save for retirement is through 401ks. And so we work with them on other strategic ways to save. That's a tax savings for their business as well as a benefit to them. So Jeff Kaufman with Summit Family.
Very good, very good. So Steve.
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Porter with Steve Porter Coaching and Consulting. I work with small business owners, primarily people who have service-based businesses and who are looking for more profit, more clarity, especially at times like right now, and more impact out of what they're doing in their personal lives and in their community. It's really cool what I'm doing, and what I love getting to see those kind of results in people's lives. So who do you know who could use some more profit, some more clarity, or some more impact? Put them in touch. Steve Porter with Steve Porter Coaching and Consulting. Bye.
Okay, good. I'm glad you joined us. So Will.
Hi, everybody. This is Will Arn with American Pacific Mortgage. We're a good-sized mortgage bank that's licensed in about 43 states. I've kind of lost count, but most places where we know people, right? Except New York.
Oh, wow.
So I work a lot, just like TJ, with first-time home buyers. I feel that that all good people should be able to have their own home and feel that sense of security and stability. And in the state of Washington, and I can't speak for Oregon, but in the state of Washington is probably about 20% below the national average as far as home ownership per capita. So I work with first-time home buyers and offer the state of Washington first-time home buyer programs to offer down payment assistance and so forth, and get people who don't think they can afford a home to actually be able to, and to get that done. And I'm licensed in Washington and California.
Oh, wow. Okay. But not Oregon, huh? You skipped one.
I skipped Oregon for now. My branch is licensed in Oregon, but I'm not personally.
Oh, okay. 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 Very good. Well, nice seeing you again, Will.
Thank you.
And so while I share announcements really quick, if the rest of you want to put your information on the chat, as you can see, like Steve's doing it right now. So feel free to do that. And you're all members, so either Gene or I have access in case you miss somebody's information if you don't get it. I'm going to share the announcements that I sent for Portland. Usually they're pretty similar, but a happy Mother's Day to everybody. So even if you're not a mom, so I know some of you males probably aren't, at least I hope you were good to the moms in your life, whether it be your wife or girlfriend or your mom. And then in Seattle area, I continue to share the special guest speaker meetings. Like today, this had the link to it for Julie speaking, and we have some coming up next week. Our Portland area members kind of got confused with it. So I stopped sharing, but I just keep suggesting to them that they schedule special guest speaker meetings. And then I shared why. And Jeannie and I just been kind of setting it up. And what we've been doing is kind of, we share it. It goes out on meetups for both the Puget Sound area and the Portland area. And so for those who are on Meetup, you can find any of the special guest speaker meetings anytime. And so it's a good way to get some information. Like Steve, he speaks, but he's not always available. Like, in other words, he wouldn't be available at a Thursday noon time to speak to another group because he already has his Bellevue Thursday noon group. And same with Julie. So I don't schedule people to speak at the same time as one of their home groups. And then other than that, it's pretty much the same. I know here in Portland, last week we were going to have a great big mixer, all 11 or 12 groups in our Vancouver area. We're going to host a mixer that got put off, of course. We were planning a big golf tournament fundraiser, our 12th annual golf tournament fundraiser. I know Gene talks about this up in the Seattle area as well. But unfortunately, it's sounding like we're not going to be able to do it. I think we're not going to be able to do anything like that, at least till October at the minimum. So we may just postpone it this year. We'll see what happens. We may go with Plan B. And then I know, Gene, as soon as we open up Puget Sound, he's going to be scheduling special guests, or the networking, speed networking. So I'll let him talk a little bit about or anything else.
So you'll let me talk? Is that what you're saying? Okay, good. That's what I thought. She let me talk. You all heard that. Yeah, we do a lot of speed networking. I think just about everybody from Seattle area is well aware of the speed networkings. They're really a blast. We do about 6 or 7 a month, all around the Sound. And 2 things. One is they're free, which is a good price for all the Portlanders. You know, free is a good price. Tom Peterson, anybody can remember Tom Peterson. But, you know, most people charge $50 to $100 and we have them for free. So that's a good thing. And they're just good to do because you really get a chance to meet several people in a very short period of time, very, very functional because you move around the room in an orderly fashion and then it's all about the follow-up. So I have some great stories. And we've got a bunch of new members from that. and that's been really effective. So that's been good. A couple of photographers, a couple of other people around, so that's been really good. So we'll get that going again, hopefully shortly. But the other thing I just wanted to shout out to Jeff, because Jeff brought in Julie. He met her at a function because his wife, Heidi, who is also a member of the group, she is a nutritionalist, and she has a horse training. I want to mess that up, but she's an equestrian and has horses and teaches kids. Jeff, you do a better job for that than me. But she has MS, and so she met Julie, and they brought Julie in, and then Heidi eventually ended up joining as well. So that's kind of cool. It's nice to see how people come gravitate in and out, and it's a lot of fun. And so so if you like Julie today, it's Jeff's fault, and if you don't like Julie, it's still Jeff's fault. So, but anyway, yeah. So that's that.
Anything else?
No, I think that's probably about it.
Myself then. Real quick, we knew Stacy was going to join us late. You want to just do a real quick introduction, Stacy? You're muted.
Got it. Hi, everybody. Thank you for letting me join late. I apologize. I had a corporate call that was supposed to end at 12, but it went until 12:20. So anywho, I'm Stacy Yost with Sierra Pacific Mortgage. I help people buy homes, refinance homes, educate people to the whole home buying and refinance process. A lot of people don't understand that you can do cash out refinances. I just spoke with somebody yesterday who didn't even know that. So I am here to help educate your friends and family members to the mortgage world, how wonderful it can be, how easy it can be, but also help them get through the process of buying a home and or refinancing a home. So Stacy Yost with Sierra Pacific Mortgage. Good lead for me is somebody who's just interested in lowering their interest rate or buying their next perfect home, upsize or downsize. Thank you.
Very good. Well, thanks, Stacy. Just so you know, Will Iron, you see there, is a mortgage lender up in our Bellevue area, and he is not licensed in Oregon. He is for Washington and California, but not Oregon. So if everybody will continue to put your information that way, if you want to reach out to some of the others, you can down in the chat. And so I am going to actually let Jean, yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to have you introduce Julie anyway. So Jean's going to take over.
Oh, I'm going to take over. It's great to see everybody, because I haven't saw the Bellevue group in quite a while because in Seattle, and then of course this. But it's good to see everybody again. So that's really nice. Tomorrow morning, you can join Steve and I up in Linwood. We're talking about LinkedIn. So that should be a lot of fun. And then if you want to join us at 10 o'clock tomorrow, if you want to join us at, join us at 10 o'clock, we have one of our photographers that's going to be talking about headshots in the Westlake group. So do's and don'ts at headshots. So that should just be a lot of fun. He's really a nice guy too. So different kind of aspect on the way headshots works and everything like that. So it's fun to be able to do all those different things. So they're on Meetup if you want to plug in. And of course, anybody from Portland, anybody from Seattle, it's Bellevue, wherever. So that'd be great. So you want me to go ahead and introduce Julie then?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a real pleasure getting to know Julie over the last few months. I talk about her in other groups as well. And I think people look at me either like I'm either making her up or I'm crazy or both. But because most people never heard of a laughter yoga instructor, and they think it's yoga and all these different things. But if you haven't seen Julie talk, and when this thing opens back up again, she does a networking event over at Wine and More, and that's a lot of fun. I know James has been there. I know Will has been there. Jeff's been there. Several people have been to that, and it's a free event, and it's just a lot of fun. So, you can never have too much laughter, and I really enjoy it. And one thing I'll throw out there as well, it's great to see so many people here today, because Julie says, I already talked like a week ago, and that's okay, because we draw new people in, and for the rest of us, and I really would encourage everybody to kind of reach out and touch base with everybody who's here, whether, I'm never going to deal anything with these people in Portland, or in Seattle, damn it. But I'd reach out and just say, hey, how can I help you? And like for Eddie, he has a special program where you could get commission for sending people to it. So that's a good thing. He has people making $1,000, $2,000 just off commissions from sending him people. So thanks, Eddie. But back to Julie, really excited to see her talk, because, and even if this is the third or fourth or fifth or sixth time, Becky would say, yeah, on this. We've heard people speak 30, 40, 50 times, and you think, wow, that's a lot. But you always get something from the speaker when you hear these people's talk, and that's the benefit. So this is a gift, and we appreciate her sharing this. Sorry, but she's fantastic. So I would say this: we're not worthy, Julie. We're not worthy. But why don't you go ahead and take it away?
First of all, you're totally worthy, all of you. And remember that. Thank you, Jean. I really appreciate it. So, yes, I've spoken a whole bunch of times, and there are a couple of people here who have heard my presentation, but I've beefed it up a little bit. I even have a PowerPoint. So I'm going to get a little business-wise. So sit back, relax, close your eyes even a little bit, and just breathe. So what I want you to do is put your hand on your heart and take a deep breath in and let it go. And another one in and let it go. And one more in. This time I want you to giggle it out. So laughter yoga is the combination of intentional laughter, meaning you do not need a joke to laugh, paired with yogic breathing. For me, it's the fastest way of reducing my stress. And we all know that things are a little stressful at the moment. This is the way that I run meetings. This is the way that I see my friends. I have parties this way. Everybody is in their own little Hollywood square, right? Or part of the Brady Bunch. And you're in this box and you're trying to figure out kind of what to do. So I'm going to do a little short PowerPoint, tell you a little bit about laughter yoga and the benefits of laughing. And then we're going to get to some laughter. And if we have time, I have a short video to show as well. So sit back. I'm going to share my screen and you can just listen, which will be good. Let's see, I want to share this. And slideshow. Okay, that's me. Oh, it's hard to have that when I want to get rid of you. There we go. So.
Okay, I was just going to mention, if everybody, you can go up to your view, and I found this out, there's a little hide the thumbnail view so we can see the whole screen.
Yeah.
The little line.
The little line is hide it, and then you can move that anywhere you want, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So I just moved it to the top left.
Oh, okay, very good.
Laughter yoga, laughing for no reason without relying on humor, jokes, or comedy. It's an exercise. Excuse me. It's an exercise with direct eye contact, childlike playfulness, and even fake laughter soon becomes real and contagious. I hear this from a lot of people. I can't just laugh. But actually, you just did when I said giggle it out. It's laughter and yoga breathing, which we just talked about. It brings more oxygen to the body and brain, excuse me, which makes you more energetic and healthy. It's a proven health benefit, whether it's real or simulated, based on the scientific fact that the body cannot differentiate between fake and real laughter if done with enthusiasm, even if it's not done with enthusiasm. And it's practiced worldwide. It started in 1995 by Dr. Madan Kataria. There are now over 6,000 clubs in more than 100, now it's 110 countries. So this is about kind of the same stuff. And what you do is we have laughter exercises. And at the end of the exercise, you do very good, yay! And that brings out your childlike playfulness. And I'll demonstrate that in a bit. And as I said, that's kind of the same thing. So, intentional laughter, there's no jokes. I had a comedian say to me the other day, but that's what I do. I make people laugh. But the problem with humor is that it's subjective. Some people can laugh at your jokes, and some people will not laugh at your jokes at all. With intentional laughter and laughter exercises, you just laugh. And then when you oxygenate your body, you become 25% more productive. That's pretty good. When you're having kind of that slump in the middle of the day, just do some laughter, you'll feel better. In order to get scientifically proven health benefits of laughter, you need to laugh continuously for at least 10 to 15 minutes every day. A joke lasts maybe 3 seconds if it's a good joke. So that's another reason. And deep and loud from the level of the diaphragm. It should be like a big belly laugh. It's not always socially acceptable to laugh that loud, but if you're doing laughter yoga and you're in a club or a group of people who are doing this, you could laugh as loud as you want. It's a safe place. And that's what I like to do. I like to bring, I want it to be a safe place for people. Natural laughter, as I said, is dependent on life experiences and may not happen, especially in these times of COVID-19. So we don't want to leave it up to choice. We want to laugh, I say, for the health of it. It's really important. And I like Snoopy, and I found this. So, benefits of laughing: reduces chance of heart disease, can be a natural painkiller. I actually had a friend who had a mastectomy, and she did it without painkillers. She laughed through the whole thing. It improves your breathing. I wish it would help me lose weight. It gives you a good sleep. So they say that 2 hours, 15 minutes of laughter, hearty laughter, will give you 2 hours of pain-free sleep. It decreases stress, your cortisol decreases, makes you look young, and it boosts your relationships, your social relationships. So there is really no reason that you shouldn't laugh. In terms of it being workplace laughter, it reduces your stress and it boosts your immunity. Scientific side of laughter is that when you laugh, muscles contract when increasing blood flows. It sends more oxygen to your cells. And then your endorphins are released. A friend of mine says, we're going to release the dolphins. I know, I love that one. We're going to release our dolphins. And it's the power of positive thinking. Studies have shown that laughter increases a type of white blood cell that attacks cancer cells. Laughter is a natural cancer killer. Maybe. So my friend who just got certified with cancer exercises, laughter would be great to put with it. It creates resilience, staying the course amid negative outcomes. Right now with COVID-19, there's a lot of negativity. Negativity, failure, and depressing occurrences all enter our lives, but it's how we deal with it. It's kind of the silver lining. Fights depression. Who wants depression in our lives? Not me. So what it does is, like we said, it's releasing those dolphins. And it dictates what you wish from life, or let life guide your emotions. I want where laughter develops a happy pattern that helps me see my own situation rather than allowing myself to be a victim. It improves your mood. And it's a coping mechanism for pain, like we said before, because it's oxygenating your body. It's helping with pain reduction. So, are you ready to laugh? This is from World Laughter Day. I had a whole bunch of people laughing with me. And this is, I was presenting in Iceland and at a conference. So just wanted to put those pictures in there. And I'm gonna stop my share right now. Okay, so that was my short, pretty short PowerPoint presentation. And we have a little bit of time to laugh. What I would love for you to do is unmute yourself if you can, because laughter is about doing things with people and hearing people laugh. So, and if you can't, not a problem. Take your hands and put them out, and we're gonna breathe in and out, and in, and out. And again, we're gonna giggle it out. In, and giggle it out. One of my favorite exercises is the Giggle Phone. So with the Giggle Phone, I'm going to answer the phone. And then I'm going to give it back. Or I'm going to answer the phone and I'm going to give it to somebody else. So let's answer the phone and giggle, and then we're going to give it to somebody else. It doesn't matter which way you do it. Doesn't really matter. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Give it. Okay. Do it one more time. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yay! Everybody do that with me. Very good. Very good. Yay! Who knows what this is in a yoga position? Yoga pose. It's a sun salutation.
Yes, sun salutation. Yep.
Yes, but very good, very good. Yay. It's all about childhood playfulness. All about childhood playfulness. Bring that inner child out, because we've been sitting at our computers day in and day out, and we're sick and tired of it. And so we want to play. So do very good, yay with me. Very good, very good. Yay! Great job, and I always do it twice. Very good, very
good.
Yay! Good job. And just kind of make your shoulders go up and down. Relax them. And up again. Down. And your entire body, just stretch it. Give some good stretches. Up and down. Up. Oh, it feels so good. So after I exercise, one of the things that I really, really love to have is some lotion. And I actually went to India to train to become a laughter yoga teacher with Dr. Madan Kataria. And while I was there, I found this amazing cream. It's really big, kind of Costco size. And when you pump it, it makes a sound. You know that sound that when you pump lotion? So could you pump it with me? 1, 2, 3. That's right, it was like a big spark sound. And then you take it and you spread it everywhere where it hurts and you laugh. So, oh, I think I need some more. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Another thing that I love to do. Does anybody know what this is in American Sign Language?
Shaka, brother.
I love
Shaka.
you, yes, ma'am.
I love you.
This is, and do you know what this is? It's airplane. So when I do my laughter clubs, and I do them 3 times a week, I laugh with people all around the world, from New Zealand to Florida, right? And everywhere in between. So I like to fly around the world, and we go zoom, 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 zoom. So where should we fly today?
Tahiti.
Tahiti, let's go to Tahiti. Zoom, 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 zoom. Stacy, what should we do in Tahiti? You're on mute.
Drink Mai Tais and lay on the chaise lounge.
Okay, so we're gonna drink a Mai Tai, but I'm gonna call it a joy cocktail. So put your hands up like this, like cups. And we're going to spill joy from one hand to the other. And just remember, we're sitting on the beach in Tahiti. The palm trees are all around us. The sand is beneath our feet. Just have that vision. And here we go. Do as I do and say as I say. Ha, 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 ha. Shake it up. Ha, I think I need another one. Ha, Ha. 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 Shake it up. And I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to throw it out to the world. So when I do it, instead of me drinking it, because I've had two already, I'm going to throw it to the world. So here we go. Ha, 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 ha. And now, there is so much schmutz all over my screen. You know what schmutz is? It's dirt. So we're going to take our disinfectant and we're going to go and clean everything. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! You see, you could make anything into a laughter exercise. I'm just looking at my time right now. Of course, okay. So anything could be made into a laughter exercise, anything. And I just shared with you a little bit about what I do in a laughter class. My classes usually last 45 minutes to an hour, and I usually do a guided meditation at the end. So I'm just going to do a short guided meditation, and we're going to do 1 minute of laughing for peace. So if you could unmute yourself, I would really like that. And we're going to do 1 minute of laughter. That's could be a lot of laughter for you. But remember, 10 to 15 minutes is what you need for laughter is the best medicine. So here we go. Remember to breathe. Twenty more, you can do it. Happy thoughts. 5 more seconds. Make it good. Yeah. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Just pay attention to your forehead and relax it. Relax your whole face. In fact, you can put your hands on your face. You can wash them afterwards. And just massage. Feels really good. And then, I know I have my headphones on, but just do some pinching of your earlobes. Take a deep breath that fills up your entire body. Bring your shoulders up. Tight, 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 and down. One more time. Up and down. Wiggle your arms and your fingers. And take a deep breath that goes from the tip of your fingers to the top of your head. And go. Put your hand on your chest and another hand on your abdomen. And just breathe gently and notice with every breath, your hands are rising and falling. Relax your pelvic region and your thighs and your knees and your calves. Wiggle your toes. And then take a deep breath that goes from the tip of your toes to the top of your head, filling your entire body. And go. Now, picture, if you will, someone you love. Someone you love, and picture them laughing. Now go laugh with them. Now, picture someone who you're having issues with, or they're having issues with you, and picture them laughing. Now go laugh with them. Now, picture the entire world laughing, and let's raise our laughter energy up and laugh with the entire world. And take a deep breath in. And at the end, it goes ha, ha, ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho.
Oh,
And what it means is to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, we gather in laughter. May everyone be happy. May everyone be healthy. And may there be world peace. Thank you, everyone. So as I said, I do laughter parties on Zoom. I'll do a laughter party, get a couple of your friends together, and I will do a Zoom party. Get your team together at work, and this is a great team builder and something a little different for you to think about. So please reach out to me. Let me know how I can help.
thank you, Julie. That was wonderful. Everybody give
Thank you, Julie.
Julie applause. So clap your hands together.
Very good,
Thank
very
you.
good.
Also, I'll say this, Julie, this is one of Julie's friends. It's a
Yes.
laughter pill, and she has these frequently at her meetings. If you'd like to have one, they sell them on Amazon for like $24. And so you've got a bunch of these, but it's really fun. It's got a button. Isn't that cute? Everybody should get one for yourself.
And it's great to have it. It's funny because I had it here. It's great to have on your desk to just remind you to laugh a little.
That's great. Yeah.
I throw them at people in meetings.
Yeah. She does. She does. Great. And everybody say hi to Harley. It's our new kitten.
Aww.
You can't go wrong with a kitten, right? You're automatically going to go, aw. So, Becky, you want to take back over? No. Oh. Okay. How we doing? Oh, we have 2 minutes.
We have
All right.
2 minutes. That's
I really
about
appreciate
it.
everybody being here today. And again, this is a gift. So if you wouldn't mind sending Julie a thank you email and just say thank you for this. This was wonderful. Also, she could do, Zoom. So if you know somebody who wants to do something like this, and again, that's how Jeff's wife got hooked up with Julie because she has, if I could say Jeff, she has MS. And it helps people with autoimmune and other disorders and things like that. So
Yeah, I did forget to say that I do a lot of work with loss and grief, and I do a lot of work with loss and grief and also neurological disorders. So I work with the MS community and the Huntington's disease community, and I've been sent with Huntington's around the country. Not now, but I've been sent around the country, and I go to support groups. So I love working with support groups. So it's Laughing with Julie, yes, at gmail.com, and connectingthepieces.com. You could find me on Facebook is Laughing with Julie or Julie Platt Warwick, and also on LinkedIn, Julie Platt Warwick. I'd love to connect with all of you. And I do classes 3 times a week. I do free classes. You could find me on Meetup, Laughing with Julie on Meetup, and on Sunday and Tuesdays at noon and Thursdays at 5, I do Zoom classes.
very nice.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. Anything anybody has to say that before for the good of the order? Thought that was fun. Always good to
Steve
learn.
has something.
Steve? Hi, Steve.
Hey, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live at 2 o'clock on transitions. The title is What's Going On Here? And just helping people make sense of how transitions work so that we can negotiate them with a lot more fun, even, and at least fruitfulness and confidence. So if anybody wants to join me, it's going to be on my personal Facebook page at 2 o'clock.
Well, I'd like to have a shout out to Steve. I've had the good fortune of knowing 3 people who are in transition, and I've sent them all over to Steve. And so, you know, if you know somebody out there who's in transition, who's struggling, whatever, you know, just needs a kind person to talk to at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, not that. But you know, please send them to Steve because he's a good guy. Seriously, as I've said several people to him, and he's a good guy. So I appreciate all that he does and everything. So, anybody else have anything?
I just want to thank you. I muted. See, we can't both talk at the same time or we echo. So I thank you so much, Julie. I really enjoyed it. I was on here. And so thank you. Really appreciate it. It really made my day.
You're welcome.
A rough week, so thanks.
I get it.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Appreciate that. And again, anybody else have anything you want to add? Maybe even just toss out a kudos to Julie. Thanks everybody. Silent applause. That's always a good thing. Yeah.
Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Way to go, Julie.
All right.
Just send me people. all of my gigs were canceled.
Yeah, Huntington's, yeah, absolutely.
Everything was canceled. All my conferences this summer, everything. So
Good.
send
Well,
me.
send people.
Everybody needs to laugh.
Everybody does. Yeah. All right. Well, good. Well, thanks everybody, and thanks Julie, and yeah, good meeting. So good to see everybody again, new faces and the whole 9 yards. So thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
See you guys.
And Becky.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for a good meeting. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.